Her drunk father gave her to an Apache because of infertility, but he loved her more than any other man. The night her life changed forever smelled of whiskey and betrayal. Clara Bell was 17, barefoot in the dust, when her father shoved her forward with a slurred curse and said, "Take her, Apache. She's no good to me. She can't give no sons." She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stared at the ground as the fire crackled between her and the silent man watching from the shadows. His name was Chayton, son of a respected Apache scout, quiet as stone and twice as solid. His tribe had long since made a fragile peace with the white settlers, and he came to town to trade furs and tools. He hadn't asked for this, but her father had debts. And Clara? Clara was the final payment. Chayton didn't touch her that first night, or the second. He gave her a blanket, clean water, and quiet space beside his fire. She expected violence, ownership. What she got instead was silence, distance, dignity. When he finally spoke, it was under the wide-open stars, his voice deep but soft. "I don't take what's not freely given." Clara looked at him then, really looked. "You want me?" she asked. The words came out sharper than intended. His eyes met hers. No one should be given like a coin in a bet. Life with Chayton wasn't easy. He lived simply, off the land, moving between settlements and camps. But he never raised his voice, never laid a hand on her. He taught her how to track rabbit prints in the morning frost, how to grind maize, tan hides, and move silently through a world most white men had long forgotten how to love. And slowly, Clara began to unfold, like a winter flower tricked into blooming early. One day, she asked a question that had burned inside her chest since that night. "You knew I couldn't bear children. Why didn't you trade me away like the rest would?" Chayton didn't answer at first. He carved quietly into a piece of cedar wood, something small and smooth. Finally, he said, "There are other kinds of worth. You see the sky clearer than most. You laugh like wind through trees. And you don't lie. That is rare." He handed her the carving. It was a bird, small, strong, wings open in flight. Some things are made for freedom, not for breeding pens. Seasons passed. Clara learned to live again. He never asked for her love, never demanded her heart, so she gave it freely. It was by the creek, one summer evening, when she finally reached for his hand. He looked down, surprised, not hesitant, not unwilling, just deeply moved. "I wasn't traded," she whispered. "I was found." Years later, settlers would talk in whispers. "Remember that girl? The one her drunk pa gave away to that Apache." "Yeah, she stayed with him. Must have been forced." "No," some would say quietly. She looked happy. And they were right, because love isn't always born from fairy tales. Sometimes it rises from broken things, tended patiently, without demand.